me to.
Yeah, take it off, Micah. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Hey, welcome back to our stupid reactions, you idiots. I'm Corbin.
I'm Alexis.
I'm Rick.
Mike.
Follow us on
Instagram.
Instagram, Twitter, come on, juicy, call me.
It's so juicy.
Squad Parents also on personal YouTube channels in the description below.
The violence.
Oh, you spilled my
Parental abuse. Shoulder. Smells like chicken.
Today we're reacting to a food video. I hope you
I've seen this guy.
Yeah, he's a good
we
guy.
love this guy.
He's from the
Watch this guy.
best
seen this guy.
Best ever food review show. This is called Sweet Indian Street Food. From
Sweet
Indian
Indian
Street
Street
Food. Ba ba ba. I like how. You know, there's a whole
Crack me with your ring.
there's a whole list of songs that get white people hyped.
That's one of them.
100%. That's one of them.
That's a white people hype song.
Sweet Indian Street Food tour in North India.
Ah, yes.
India's dessert capital.
Wait.
Unless
North India?
Bengal would be considered west. I mean east, right?
East, yeah. That's where the Mishtis are, folks.
I think every state would probably be like, that's
We've
wrong.
got our own thing there, but I'm partial to Bengal.
Why is
You know
that?
why. You know why.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Love you.
Love you too. Holy f-
I'm such a bad boy. Are you gonna have to exercise twice as much tomorrow?
That's jalebi.
Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night.
When it comes to Indian cuisine, there's one type of food that absolutely cannot be overlooked. Dessert.
Oh,
and here, they do dessert unlike any place I've seen before.
Oh man, this whole thing is just full of sugary syrup. This is like my kind of hot tub right here.
Every region in India does dessert a little differently. But in
Pesto?
Jodhpur, there's no doubt that they
Did he say
love their
Jodhpur?
dairy.
Anywhere they can put milk in a recipe, they
I
will.
said
Today we'll be
Jodhpur.
checking out some super simple, classic street food sweets.
He's making this gigantic one for us.
I made that.
Making jelly bean.
All the way to some crazy, complex dessert preparations
Oh.
you've never seen before.
Pesto ice cream.
Labor intensive.
I'll come across ingredients that I've never even heard of.
This is gold.
And there'll be plenty of balls too. Get ready to satisfy your sweet tooth. Today we'll find out if Jodhpur is the real dessert
That
capital
might
of
get a
India.
different place.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm guessing Jodhpur is different than Jaipur. I know that's
Jodhpur native, fashion blogger, and food lover Archana is going to be my guide today. She's done a bit of modeling too.
I do a bit of modeling. You know, like when people do a before and after photo? I'll just do the before photo.
And when you're going to after one,
Where are we right now?
Close enough for that.
market.
I see a bunch of tourists and a lot of people carrying stuff on their head. I really like that. What does Jodhpur mean in India?
It's basically the
Like a what?
mixture of saffron and mawa.
What is mala?
Milk solid.
Right,
okay.
It's like boiled milk and it's turned into mawa, a paste sort of thing.
Are we gonna try that today?
Yeah, sure.
Mama, awesome.
Shri Mishralal Hotel is a landmark in Jodhpur Central Market. Oh, and it's not even a hotel.
This place, is it more famous for desserts or for being a hotel?
Obviously desserts.
It says hotel right here.
For the last 90 years, this place has been crafting the perfect dessert menu.
What are we here for?
We are going to eat rabdi. It's boiled milk. After getting the boiled milk a bit heavy, they add sugar onto it.
Okay, let's dish it up.
This rabdi is made with milk that's been boiled until becoming thick. This is called mawa in Hindi. Sugar is added for sweetness with a splash of rose water mixed with cardamom on top.
Look at this, essentially
I don't like
dehydrated
rose
milk
water.
with sugar. So it's like very rich, creamy, and then chunky. Take a nice big bite.
No,
You like it?
I would not like that texture. That would disgust me.
Consistency. It's a little like cottage cheese, but sweet. The flavor, it's creamy, sweet. It almost tastes like a little bit of honey,
But there's no honey in
but there's
it.
no honey. Bottoms up.
We're just getting started. With so many sweets available, this place has a huge kitchen prep area. And we're getting a behind the scenes look at what they're making next.
Oh, yeah.
We we have come to the preparation rooms at this hotel. Again, it's not a real hotel, but if it was, this is the room I would stay in. What is this called?
Mishinal Pe.
Have I mentioned that Jodhpur loves dairy? Here they start with mawa, then add a slew of ingredients including sugar and
that's
saffron,
so
which gives it its vibrant
Play-Doh.
yellow color. This cooks in a wok
Remove
until it
sand.
becomes the paste you see now.
This is my offering to your team. What do you think? Yes? Thank you.
Once the ball is formed, it gets a literal stamp of approval.
It's beautiful. Essentially, they kind of stamped it here. Do you think we could like all eat one together? Guys, could you please join me in eating one of these for my show?
Sure.
Yeah? Cheers. Mmm, it's very thick. Almost like Play-Doh, like a softer Play-Doh. A ton of saffron flavor coming through. And to get it so fresh, right from the ballers themselves. Gentlemen, thank you so much. First of all, be careful crossing the street. Where are we headed right now?
We are going to Motu Jalebi.
I know Jollibee. It's like one of my favorite desserts. Oh, it's like a giant funnel cake. That's magical. It's just basic flour, batter, sugar. Is there something special about this place?
This is 110 years old. He's the third generation.
Yeah, and there's a line. Wow, this place is popular. Hi there. How are you doing? What is happening over here? Oh, that's for me?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Wow, that's a
he's
big
making
one.
this gigantic one for us.
They're great if they're
Jollibee.
warm.
Yes.
If they're cold,
Much better warm.
Right here.
Yeah, they're
He's taking
terrible
that
if they're cold.
Yeah,
He puts it in
they're
sugar.
so
It
much
kinda
better when
keeps
you
it
get them, like,
submerged for a
fresh
little
right
bit.
out of the boots.
Whoa, that one is nuts. Look at this. Thank you, sir.
I want one right now.
Huge Jollibee, the biggest he makes. possibly.
Yeah, see,
We're
it's
gonna try
like
to
more
break some of
chewy
it
than
off.
crunchy.
Oh, it's very
Yeah.
brittle. I've never had it this way. It's so thin. You ready to try it out? Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
You're
so
loving
toasty, crunchy. When you take a bite, the sugar gushes out of it. That is just straight guilty pleasure. I'm such a bad boy.
Apparently they're really good with ice cream.
Twice as much tomorrow?
I guess yes.
Me too.
Sexy man. Might be giant more.
Next, we're headed to one of the most iconic confectionaries, perhaps in all of India. Jodhpur Sweets. With a
That's
reputation
not Jodhpur,
so
that's
strong
yeah,
that
it's Jodhpur.
copycat shops with the same name have sprung up all over the place. It's that good.
When you come in here, you've got a sweet tooth. Okay, your boyfriend just broke up with you. You're sad. You're gonna eat away your loneliness. What do you come in here and try?
Obviously, Kaju and Katli
She was straight to it.
exactly what she did.
The Kaju Katli will mend our broken hearts.
And it's silver.
Super sweet.
I think
made
we've had
with
one,
a ton of
but here.
fresh
Yeah.
cashews.
You're saying this is so sweet, so delicious, it can cure any loneliness or heartbreak. All right, cheers. Oh.
Did I?
Mm-hmm. It tastes like dried fruit mixed with molasses, maybe?
Yeah.
And that's been a long tradition in India, having the silver on top.
With so much to choose from, are trying to recommend some of the most unique treats offered here.
What is that?
Rose?
This is Ram Laddu. It is basically an almond sweet.
Is it actually rose flavoring?
Yes.
I must say, India is the only place I've been to where they season desserts with flowers.
Yeah.
Which other one do you think?
Rabri Laddu. This is the famous sweet of Jodhpur. It's like
I think we've had Ladus. Laddu is actually what they call
Classic.
kids
Okay,
oftentimes.
let's try some of the old and
People
some of the
from
new.
India call Lima the Laddu.
Oh.
Oh, beautiful presentation. Oh, I think we
Small
start
and
with the
sweet.
classic and then we'll work our way up to this rose one.
Though these balls look somewhat similar, their preparation couldn't be more different. Laddu means ball, and the Rabri Laddu starts with a mawa gram flour batter that's then strained through this skimmer spoon, creating tiny fried little balls. Those get tossed into a sweet syrup,
Still having
saffron,
about
and
balls?
cardamom blend. Finally, they add cardamom powder, rose petals,
Oh, wow.
fresh ones,
That looks good.
almonds, and press them into the balls you see here.
Now to you, is this a one biter?
No.
Two biter?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Cheers.
A 2-biter ball.
No, Corbin.
Whoa, that is so rich, so sugary, kind of crumbly.
Sweaty
Lots of
balls.
saffron in here. Ooh, it feels luxurious. Is this what kings would eat back in the day?
Yes.
I feel like a king as I eat this. Mmm. Oh.
The rose butter laddu has a very different
The oldest
preparation.
one here is the one
Starting with
laughing
the
about
dough
balls.
made of saturated and blended almonds and sugar. That's right, this big ball of paste consists mainly of almonds. Then they pile on roasted almonds and rose syrup. Mix it up, ball it up, then even more rose syrup
don't like
and
that.
actually dry rose petals. Finally,
That's
it's
way too much
garnished
rose.
with pistachio flakes and ready to eat.
Give me a
Which is my
pistachio
favorite
one.
part.
Does laddu mean ball?
Yeah.
Do people ever say like, you don't have the laddus to mess with me? Does anyone say that? Like,
No.
that guy's got quite a set of ladoos.
Boil.
Let's try it out. Oh, one better? Why want to throw this? Oh, very sweet, obviously. It's kind of similar texture, but has some crunch in there with the nut. But man, rose flavoring, that is out there. It's really perfumey kind of aroma to it that you taste up in your nose. Are you still working on that?
Yeah. She's like, what?
Delicious, I love it. But that's not why we came here, is it?
We're here for a super secret dessert. But first, the owner is showing me how all this sweets making is possible.
Every floor above their main room where they're serving the dessert is just full of pots and pans and cooking, different things going on. Look at this place. How many people are working here creating all this food?
Around 80 to 100 people.
Whoa!
How many?
It's not so
8,200.
But then you come up the elevator and you just see there's so many tasks to be done.
Now here they are making rasgulla. Here they are making mawa.
So this whole machine, they put normal milk in here.
Yeah.
When it's solid enough, you just dump it into here.
Yeah.
I would love to try it. This is a kind of common ingredient here, mawa, right?
You eat it with hand, you get a better taste. It's very hot.
It is. It is very hot. It's kind of sticky. There it is. I can't hold it too long. It's burning my hands. We try it together? Let's do it. Wow. It is like the curd part of cottage cheese with sugar added. So it's a little sticky as you chew it.
This is sweet, something that goes around to all the people. Be careful, it's hot.
It's really hot. That is delicious. Wow. Thank you very much.
We came here for one of the most unique desserts in all of India. It's called Pista Pandalore, with some ingredients I've never met before.
What is this one? It looks like caramelized onions.
No, it's not. It's rose mango.
Look at this. That's so nuts.
Looks like a version of pie.
So maybe there's some sugar mixed in there with it.
Yeah.
Before we cook it, we're gonna just sample it a little bit.
Get the flavor of the oven.
Oh, very perfuming. That is a very
Paan.
interesting ingredient.
One
Yep.
of the most complex but satisfying sweets I've ever discovered. You can't appreciate this food without understanding what goes into it. First, they need to make the pan, or green portion of the dessert. It starts with cashews and pistachios that have
Yummy.
been soaked in water, then ground into a paste. Then they prepare the wok.
I think it becomes kind of a syrup, huh?
Yeah, it's a sugar syrup.
Oh, I guess I did learn a thing or two in food college.
Then they add ghee and the ground nut paste. Pistachio powder brings out more pistachio flavor. And eventually, the whole concoction becomes a vibrant green paste.
Ooh, that is a beautiful shade of green.
While that cools down, we make the masala, or the red part. Rose petals, pistachios, roasted almonds, mishri, or sugar crystals, poppy seeds, and their own luxurious pan chutney.
Hold on. What is going on here? This is gold.
It's not gold. It's silver leaves, and it's mixed with sugar syrup and saffron.
All right. My wish did not come true.
After it's mixed and settles for an hour, it looks like this.
How many kilograms of desserts have you secretly just owned?
They have to taste the sweet before selling it.
Hey, I feel that.
Now, the assembly. Flatten the green pistachio paste and cut it into squares. Each piece is shaped into a small cone, then stuffed with our beautiful masala. Silver is carefully wrapped around the pan. Then the final touch, made with a saffron and rosewater mixture.
He's giving like a little bindi to it.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
exactly what
right?
it's like.
Yeah, that is.
Nice. All right, so we're all going to try it out, right? With you guys too? How do you say cheers? Oh, okay.
I think we asked that too.
Yep.
That's delicious. When I had this alone, way too powerful. It's very intense. With this kind of wonderful chewy sheet of pistachio, with that nuttiness balances out the perfuminess so much. It's a perfect blend. So good. I could even just eat this too.
Whether it's complex or super simple, India knows how to take desserts to a whole new level.
That's true.
We know that song.
I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. Such a treat to have you by my side this whole
heard that
day
song.
explaining all this amazing cuisine to me. For you guys, you can check out Archana on Instagram. Also for you guys, this video was made possible by One Trip Vietnam.
One Trip is the
There you
highest
go.
rated tour company in Vietnam.
Watch his video.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've had a couple though. The one, the square looking one with the silver on top. I don't know if you guys were here. I think you might have been. We've had sweets a couple times.
I've had pan.
Yeah, and it doesn't taste that much different in India. pretty comparable.
I'm not a fan.
Very.
Well-
it tastes like perfume.
Well, there's different types of pan as well.
we had flaming pan in New Delhi.
No, they were trying to get me to try flaming pan.
Yeah, I did it.
I would not.
I did it.
Oh wait, did I?
I thought you did do it.
No, not the flame because I wouldn't let somebody stick their hands in my mouth.
That's true. And they had to do it. You couldn't hand it
yeah.
yourself.
I think they handed me a pan.
Yeah.
And it was terrible still. But there's different types of pan. So there's like chocolate pan. There's all this other, but the like rose floral kind is not. That's for an American palate. It's just way too different. and
Overwhelming
like
for
it's
American palates.
We had back in the day in the 90s and earlier, I suppose, we had this thing called potpourri. People just had it in their house. I was just talking to my wife today.
Yeah, a bowl
people
of
don't do
potpourri.
that in anymore.
They really don't.
I don't know why we.
It was a
did that.
fragrant thing to make your house smell nice.
Yeah, but that's what it tastes like.
Yep.
Like you took
Bowl
a
of
handful of
potpourri.
that, you eat it. I remember when we ate that.
was
That
bad.
was, I think, all three of us. I think ran to
Yeah,
the
it
trash
was
can
bad.
instantly.
Bad.
Yeah, that wasn't a good one. But the jalebis are delicious. We've
Delicious,
made that
fresh.
on our channel before,
Those look yummy.
and ladoos, and other stuff that I can't remember.
And just basically everything we've ever had in India tastes better in India. That's what we were told. And it's
Unless
true.
you make it, then
I'm
you
sure
can't
that's-
make it comparable.
I'm sure you can.
Obviously, I can't make it as good as the guy from that 5-star restaurant we went to.
Oh my goodness.
So good. That was one of my favorite things. Or the palace that we went to, or the
Yeah.
we ate a bunch of good food.
Sorry. Next time.
Next time.
Like the 5-star restaurant, the palace we went to.
That does sound good. Yeah, that does sound weird, doesn't it?
The palace we went to, and there were peacocks standing around as we ate the mutton.
I did feel weird. It was beautiful, but I felt weird like going to like a big palace. Even though we were brought there and it was a wonderful experience.
Beautifully treated.
Yeah, but it's
it's a little awkward.
it feels like when people are serving you, it's
Oh, yeah.
always strange
Yep.
to somebody who's not used to that.
Yeah.
But food is good. You like food?
I do.
Yeah, you food?
Oh yeah.
How was it?
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, cool. People always think that we don't let you guys talk. This is just them.
This is just us.
There's always comments when y'all are in videos that said, let them talk.
Yeah.
So
We
Lexi,
are talking.
go ahead,
This
talk.
is us talking.
Da din din da din din da da din din da din din da dina di dina dina di dina din tuk dina tu na katta dak dak dina din din da din din da tuk tu na katta dak dak dina.
Tugma ka, Chodo.